here we are, Northern Rockies Lodge up at Frog Lake, and we're gonna have a shore dinner, Terry.
Yes.
You're gonna walk us through. We got a beautiful grayling here that we kept for dinner. We released probably 80 today, but we decided to keep one for dinner. We got a beautiful grayling here, and Terry has a lot of experience filleting these fish, and he's gonna show us a couple insider tips on how to properly fillet a grayling, Arctic grayling.
So I like to just slide them in and get, this board has a couple little like finishing nails. It's not very nice sounding, but it does the ticket. So I start right here behind the gill plate.
Yeah.
There's a bit of a bone that runs behind the pec fin. Start there. I just run down, right down to the center of the belly, and then right up to, just kind of mirror the gill plate.
Yep.
Around to the back of the head. Then you stick the point of the knife in the back and you run right down the backbone.
Straight down it, right? Similar to a lot of fish, right
down
that backbone.
A lot of fish, very similar. It's a standard fillet.
Yep.
You get to about the end of the fin, which is really near the vent, and then I'll pop right through the middle.
Gotcha.
And then from there, you just angle a knife down, you run right along the spine, right?
Pressure against the spine and
and
right
you can stay
above
the outpost and above the pelvic fin, and then just right off. From there, there's a grayling are notorious for bleeding.
I actually, when we caught this fish, I did bleed him out. I grabbed this gill plate and right away. And
so I start back down the backbone.
Yeah.
Back towards the head quite a fair bit until you run into the rib cage. And then you can just cut right through the ribs and take the whole fillet off if you want. But with smaller fish, more delicate fish, it's really difficult to get those ribs out afterwards. So I like to just carve around the ribs. The secret at the front here, just behind the head, is there's like a little notch you just have to get up and in. And then you actually get right on top of that rib cage. And then the noise goes away. And you just slide right down that rib cage like that.
So you miss all those rib bones.
The rib bones stay on the carcass.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty slick. Look at that. That's nice and clean. This is like the gutless method, right? We didn't take any internals out on this fish. It's just
didn't do it all. And then before I totally finish, I like to take this pelvic fin and just pop it, go around it.
Yeah. Get that off.
Fish that out, go around the other side, back to the belly. There's your fillet. A
nice, beautiful, mild white meat, right? A lot of people
think it's really interesting.
A darker color.
It's like a trout, but it's white and it's flaky when cooked and has a sweet hint to it.
You did a great job on that. Look at that. No meat left. Super clean way to fillet this Arctic grayling. And we'll just flip this fish over and do the exact same thing on this side.
Yep.
But man, fishing for these fish was so much fun the last couple of days. They're ultra aggressive, and today we had a lot of fun on the dry fly with these fish. Like just acrobatic, their takes coming out of the water, eating that dry fly, and just visually watching these fish come up and eat the fly. Just thinking about it gives me goosebumps, just chills.
I mean, that's the pinnacle. The dry fly, super clean, crisp water.
Yeah.
You see them from the depths. That fly drifts over and you watch them. They just stage.
They come attack it,
and then they commit to it. Once they commit to it,
they're aggressive. So, hey, listen, if you're looking to try fishing for Arctic grayling, I don't know if there's maybe a better place in the world than up here. I mean, Northern Rockies Lodge, they have a lot of different lakes you can get into that have these fish.
Yep.
And to target them, I highly recommend coming to Northern Rockies Lodge and doing it, because it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
They're a special fish, and they're a fun way to learn to fly fish.
Yeah, super fun. Well, let's finish this fillet off and let's get him in the pan and
yum yum.
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it, buddy.
Brendan Morrison here. Did you know one of the best things you can do to support Real West Coast is to subscribe to our channel? We have tons of new content, tutorials, and full episodes coming soon. Don't miss them.